This conference will now be recorded.
All right. So the next concept is product catalogs or PIM, product information modeling. Product catalogs or product information modeling, PIM. So in the real time, we see in every project we have product catalogs, we have PIM, all those things. If you take any e-commerce site, so there will be two important things. What are those? There will be mainly two important things. What are those? First one is products and second one is content. You take any e-commerce site, there will be mainly two important things, products and content. Whenever you have the products, then obviously you need the tables to keep the products and so on, so on. So SAP Commerce by default provides required tables to manage the products. For example, what kind of tables? SAP Commerce by default provides required tables to manage the products. What kind of tables? Example, so we get the product table, we get the category table, we get the catalog table, like that. So we get the prices table because every product will have prices and so on, so on. We are discussing the product catalog or PIM. You take any e-commerce site, there will be two important things, product and content. For now, for this week, the main focus is on the products. Now the question is, or now the point what we need to understand is, SAP Commerce by default provide required tables to manage the products. Example, product table, category table, catalog table, okay, prices table, then catalog version table, and so on, so on. So now question number one. Let's say SAP Commerce is providing all these tables. Do you think that these tables are sufficient, or you may end up creating more tables also? So SAP Commerce provides these tables. Now, do you think that these tables are sufficient for your company? Sufficient for your company, or you may end up creating more also, or you may create more also.
More tables.
Or else. So answer is yes. There can be possibility we may create more. There can be possibility we can create more. That's fine. Now second question. So let's say product table is given. Product table is given with 45 columns. Let's say product table is given with 45 columns. So that means a product code, product name, product description, like that. Product code, product name, product description, like that. Let's say product table is given with 45 columns. Now, do you think that these columns are sufficient for your company, or we may end up creating more? Do you think that these columns are sufficient for your company, or we may end up with creating more? Or we may end up with creating more. Yes, there can be possibility that we can create more. So therefore the conclusion is SAP Commerce is giving the flexibility. SAP Commerce is giving the flexibility to create more tables, more columns, more relations, like that. To create more tables, more columns, more relations, like that. SAP Commerce is giving flexibility to create more tables, more columns, more relations, like that. No problem. Now, for product catalog purpose, what kind of tables are given? We are discussing the product catalogs. For product catalog purpose, SAP Commerce already given already given these tables: product table, category table, catalog table, price table, catalog version table, and so on, so on. So where can we see this where can we see the details of this? You can see the details of those in the back office. So if you go to the back office is the tool we get it after installation. Back office is the tool we get it after installation. If you go to the back office, you can go to the catalog. In the catalog, you can see, so there is a catalog versions, categories, products, like that. That's what I told. Product categories, catalogs, prices, catalog versions. These kind of tables are given for product catalog purpose. Now, if you want to create one more table, yes, SAP Commerce is giving the flexibility. SAP Commerce is giving the flexibility. Now, let's say a product table. So this is the product table, right? Product table is given with 45 columns. Product table is given with 45 columns. Let's say product code, product name, like that. You want more columns? No problem. SAP Commerce is giving the flexibility to create more columns, and so on, so on. Now, the point we need to understand next is, for a product catalog purpose, SAP Commerce given lots of tables like a product table, category table, catalog table, pricing table, all these things. And if you want more tables, it is given the flexibility. If you want more columns, SAP Commerce is given the flexibility. Good. So that means tables wise, we are good. Now, what about the data? So if I take the product table, or type, you can see there will be so many products, right? So product 1 something, product 2 something, like that. You have so many products, product 3, like that. Now, do you think that all the products you keep in the linear fashion, or you need to follow some structured fashion? So the question is, do you think that you keep all the data in linear fashion? Okay, like linear search algorithm, linear fashion, or hierarchical fashion?
Hierarchical.
Okay, so for that we will understand some example so that we will be clear. So in the product table, you have lots of data. In the product table, you have lots of data. In the product table, you have lots of data. Now, do you think that all the data, okay, so we keep in linear fashion or hierarchical fashion? What does it mean? Let's understand one example. What does it mean? Let's understand one example. We will take two scenarios here. We will take two scenarios that will give excellent understanding for us. Now, scenario 1. Scenario 1. So the first scenario is, let's say you have lots of money.
This conference will now be recorded.
Look at this one, please. The first scenario is you have lots of money. When I say you have lots of money, again, don't ask small questions like, if I have lots of money, why do I go to shop and all? Take the scenario and understand the concept. That is a major thing here, instead of going with the loopholes. So you have lots of money and you want to buy Samsung TV. Okay, you want to buy Samsung TV. You went to shop. You went to shop, and shop means like a online store, whatever you call it as. Okay, you went to shop, and the shop is having the Samsung TVs, and they are ready to buy. They are ready to sell. They are ready to sell. Now the question is, can you able to buy the Samsung TV? Yes or no? Can you able to buy the Samsung TV? Yes or no?
Yes.
Scenario 1 is, you have lots of money, you want to buy Samsung TV, you went to the shop, shop is having the Samsung TV and they are ready to sell. Then can you able to buy the Samsung TV?
Yes, Chenna.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Trivikram, Vishnu, Priya, Sparty, Subhaker. What is the answer?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Chenna.
Soumit, Santosh.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, please remember this. You went to the shop and asked, I want Samsung TV. There is nothing to buy Samsung TV. The moment you ask, I want the Samsung TV, immediately they will ask question number one. Hey, you want the Samsung TV? That's fine. And what is the size? So let's say you selected 55 inches. That's good. Then he will ask immediately one more thing. Okay, what are the different flavors we have? What is the model? So that means, do you want a curve model, normal, like that? So let's say you have selected the curve model. Then you will ask one more question. We have HD, 4D, like that, right? What are those called? Size, model, curve model. So within the curve model, HD, 4D, like that,
Resolution.
right?
Resolution, sir.
Resolution. So what kind of resolution you want? Okay, so what is the resolution you want? Let's say you selected 4D. 4D TVs are there here? 4 HD or HD? HD, LD, what are those?
4K.
Okay.
Huh? 4K.
4K, sir.
So let's say you selected 4K. So therefore Samsung TV with 55 inches, okay, curve model, okay, with 4K resolution only you will be able to buy. Samsung TV with 55 inches curve model 4K only you will be able to buy. So that means these are all called, okay. So now you need to understand Samsung TV is like a base product. Samsung TV is like a base product. In that 55 inches curve model 4K, all these are called what? Flavors. And what is the technical name for these flavors?
Variants.
Variant products. That's it. So this is the excellent scenario you need to understand. So you have lots of money, you went to the shop is having the TVs and they want to sell, they are having the quantity, they want to sell. Can you able to buy the Samsung TV? So there is nothing to buy the Samsung TV, because the moment you ask, hey, I want the Samsung TV, immediately you will ask what kind of size. Let's say you selected 55 inches. Then you will ask, do you want a curve model or normal model? So let's say you have selected a curve model. Then what kind of resolution, 4D, HD or 4K, whatever it is. Then you have selected 4K model. This is only you will be able to buy. That means Samsung TV with this kind of flavors only you will be able to buy. So that means Samsung TV is like a base product and the remaining are like a variant products. That's it. That's why I told you if you go to the OVO site, you click on the jackets. When you click on the jackets, now select the price. Let's say I selected the price from 100 to 200. 100 to 200, it is showing how many? 23. But here we have only 3. In the result, it is showing only 3. The reason is these are like a base products. These are like a base products. So therefore, as per the OVO category page is having what? As per the OVO category page is having what?
Base
product.
Base products. Now, so you can click on this base product. Once you click on the base product, you are going to the product page. In the product page, you can see the flavors. So let's say this is the kind of a color. So in this color, these are the sizes it is available. Now I will go and select this. This is the yellow color or lime color. This is having how many flavors? 6 flavors or 5 flavors. So that means this is the color in that. Now, so let's say in this color, I selected small size. This is the price. Okay, I selected XL. Then price may different also. No need to be same. Price may be different also, and so on, so on. So these are the excellent conclusions you need to remember. So therefore, category page is having the base products, and as per the OVO product page is having variant products. Now, so let's say you take this base product. Let me go back again. This is called base product, right? This is called base product. Whatever you are showing here is called base product. Now it is having so many flavors or variants here. Now variants can have different prices also. Let's say this is having 6 variants. and out of the 6 variants, 5 variants are having same price and 1 variant is having 100. 5 variants are having same price and 1 variant is having 100. Now if I go to the category page, what is the price is showing here or will be shown here? What is the price will be shown for this?
Minimum.
Lowest price.
Okay, minimum price or base price or starting at price. So let's say this is having 6 flavors. Out of the 6 flavors, all are having same, but one is having a, let's say one is having 121, sorry, 101. So remaining are, let's say 102.21. Okay, so 102.11, something like that. It is having. And the one which is having less price will be shown here, or minimum price will be shown here. That is the out of the box functionality. That is the out of the box functionality. That's it. So therefore you have lots of money, you want to buy the Samsung TV, then can you buy the Samsung TV and so on so on. So therefore you should know the meaning of base product and the variant product by now. This is the excellent example. Similarly, let's say you have lots of money, can you able to buy the iPhone? You have lots of money, can you able to buy the iPhone?
Yes.
Yes.
A variant.
Variant is required.
Which flavor of iPhone we need to specify?
Can you able to buy the iPhone? The moment you go to the, that's what I told. Just now we have seen the explanation, right? Okay. Can you able to buy the iPhone? So the moment you go to the shop and ask iPhone, he will ask iPhone, do you want iPhone 10? Okay. iPhone, do you want iPhone 10 or iPhone 12 or something? So let's say you have selected iPhone 10. Then he will ask what color you want. So let's say you have selected the white color. Then third question is what memory you want, right? RAM. So let's say you have selected the 16 GB RAM or 32 GB RAM. This only you will be able to buy. So therefore iPhone with iPhone 10, okay, color is white and 16 GB RAM. This only you will be able to buy. So in this situation, iPhone is like a base product and iPhone 10 white color, all these are like a white color 16 GB, all these are like a variants. Very good. Okay, variant products. That's it. So this is the scenario number 1 you need to understand. This is the scenario number 1 you need to understand. So as I told you, whatever you are having here is base products and whatever you are having here are variants. Now variants, every variant can have specification, reviews, ratings, all those things. Okay, now I'm asking the question. So as per the OOTB, I explained. So now I'm asking the question. We have discussed, can you able to buy the Samsung TV? Answer is no. Can you able to buy the iPhone? Answer is no. So that means we don't have any scenario to buy the base products. Don't we have a scenario? Don't we have a scenario where we can buy the base products? Is that a valid scenario or we don't have that valid scenario? So the question is, in case of iPhone, answer is no. In case of Samsung, answer is no, because it is having the variants. Does that mean, don't we have a scenario where we can buy the base products?
Yes, we can buy.
No, we will have, yeah, we will have this.
Tell me example where we have the base products purchasable. Tell me example. So you said yes, right? So don't we have a scenario where we can able to buy the base products? Yes, we can buy. Yes,
Chargers.
So when you say yes, we can buy, you need to give example.
Chargers.
Chargers, we don't have any flavors. Chargers, don't we have any flavors?
Yeah, we have.
Anyone here, any one example where base products are sellable?
Sir, maybe it has.
Sorry, Gani, what is that? Your voice was breaking, Gani. You can repeat it again.
Sir, maybe it is having only one variant, sir.
That
So
is
the base
correct.
product.
You are right. See, if the product is having only one flavor, then base products are sellable. I'm asking the example. Even if you take the, let's say you take the Anasin tablet here. Anasin tablet is base product sellable or variant sellable?
Variant sellable.
Variant sellable.
Why variant sellable? Because it is having
Different
50 mg like that, right? So Anasin tablet is like a base product. It is having the flavors, 50 mg flavor, 100 mg flavor, 500 mg flavor like that. So they're also variant sellable. Now tell me base product sellable. Let's take the milk here. Milk is base product sellable or variant product sellable? Milk is base product sellable or variant product sellable?
Variant.
Variant. Why? Example?
A liter, 2
half
liter, 1
1
liter.
liter.
You have 2% fat milk. Okay, 0 fat milk.
Milk.
Like that, right? Malla, again, in the 2% flat milk, you want a liter packet or half liter packet or 200 ml packet. Like that, you have the flavors. Okay, now tell me, you got the full idea, right? Now tell me one example where base product is sellable. Now I have given different examples. Now you tell me one example where base product is sellable. It's all business here. There is nothing like a hard rule. Yes, you have to go as a variant. It's all business, but you can give one example so that we can understand. I will explain some sites how it is done. Then we can continue quickly.
And all raw materials, but
So tell me example, Sudhakar. I don't want generic words. Like I told milk, I told Anasin tablet. I'm telling all examples only here. What is the meaning of raw material? Tell me example. Raw material is a generic word.
We can buy base oil.
What is that, Saurav?
It's base oil.
Base oil.
Petroleum based oil.
Petroleum base oil. Where do you buy? How do you buy? Tell me.
Means from the India, for example, India.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so as I told you, can be able to buy the base product? Answer is yes, possibility is there. Let's say you have some electricity plan or gas plan like that. Electricity plan, gas plan like that. So here you can say base products are sellable. That's it. Base products are sellable. Similarly, I told you we had one website. So that's a B2B website where they will be able to sell the sugar and salt. Sugar and salt. Okay, so they will be able to buy the sugar and they will be able to sell the sugar and salt. So this is the B2B website. Only sugar and salt. So here directly you can go with the base product sellable, no variants. In a simple word, if variants are not available, okay, if variants, we can see this if you want. If variants are not available, then base products are sellable. What is the meaning of sellable? Sellable means you will get the add to cart here. So let's say this is the base product, right? So this is the base product. If you go here, you will get the add to here. You will not see all these things. Directly you will get the add to cart. Okay. So sellable means add to cart will be there for base. Add to cart will be there for base product. That's the meaning of base product and variant product, and what you can do with the base product, what you can do with the variant product. Very good. Now let's go with the next scenario, scenario 2. Scenario 2, as I said, we are discussing a concept called what? Catalogs, right? We are discussing a concept called catalogs. And for product purpose, we have product catalog. For content purpose, we have content catalog. For product purpose, we have product catalog. For content purpose, we have content catalog. What is the meaning of catalog? What is the meaning of catalog? In the e-commerce terminology, it is a catalog. In the restaurant terminology, it's like a menu. In the restaurant terminology, it's like a menu. In the e-commerce terminology, it's like a catalog. This is the simplest way to understand. In the e-commerce terminology, it's like a catalog. In the restaurant terminology, menu. So that means when you go to the restaurant, what they will give? When you go to a restaurant, what they will give for you?
Menu.
They will give menu. Okay, very good. Now let's understand one scenario. As I said, here we had a question, right? So we had a question. What is the question we had? So in the product table, you have lots of data. Can you keep the data in the linear fashion or a hierarchical fashion? Will be answered in the second scenario. So as I said, to understand the simplest way, in the e-commerce terminology, it's like a catalog. In the restaurant terminology, it's like a menu. Whatever you go to restaurant or whenever you go to restaurant, they will give one menu which has the details of the products. That's it. So now when you enter, so assume that you came to my restaurant. Assume that you came to my restaurant. You came to my restaurant. Then I am giving below menu. I'm giving below menu. Tell me, will you happy with this? Tell me, will you happy with this? So assume that you came to my restaurant and then I am giving below menu. Tell me, are you happy with this? So I am showing you the menu. Okay, tell me your favorite items now. This is the menu I am giving. Go ahead and tell your favorite items quickly, everyone.
Crispy corn, sir.
Crispy corn. Okay. Okay. KORN. Okay, whatever it is. Crispy corn. What else? Quickly, please.
Chicken biryani.
Chili chicken.
Chili chicken. Okay.
Fried chicken.
Chicken
Okay. Veg pulao.
biryani.
Paneer
Chicken.
tikka. Paneer tikka.
Mutton biryani, paneer tikka. Okay. Ice cream. Ice cream also, it is having so many flavors and so on. Tell what else?
Rasgulla.
Okay, sambar rice. Okay, rasagulla sweets. Okay. Okay. Then what else? Chicken tandoori. Veg paneer. What else? What else you have?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Okay, sandwich. Okay.
Soups.
Soup. Okay.
Pizza. Pizza, sir. Pizza.
Chops.
Okay. So water. Okay, milkshakes. What else? Final one.
Pizza, sir.
Chopsy.
Yeah. Okay. So chicken pizza. Okay, that's it. So when you come to my restaurant, this is the menu I have given. So are you happy with this menu? If not, you need to tell why. If you are happy, and don't say that, oh, there is no price here, there is no picture here. Pictures are there, prices are there. Okay. People ask that kind of questions only. So for now, I have given like this. So the meaning is pictures are there, the equivalent picture is there, and the equivalent price is also there, no problem. So when you come to my restaurant, this is the menu I have given. So here some picture is there about this product and the prices are there, description is also there. So this is the menu I have given for you. So tell me, are you happy with this menu?
No.
No, sir, because it is not categorized.
Yes, very good.
Mixed. It's all mixed.
Very good. So if you see here, the point here is, let's say assume that, okay, are you vegetarian, non-vegetarian? Praveen. Soumit, vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
Non-vegetarian.
I do both, Soumit. Okay, I do both. I eat veg and I eat non-veg. Okay.
Is there non-veg both?
You need to tell both of them. Okay, now let's come here, please. Okay, so come here, please. So assume that any vegetarian is there here. So let's say Ravi is a vegetarian. When Ravi is a vegetarian, the question is, what is the point of visiting non-veg items here? Some people even don't like to read it, don't like to see the pictures. And when you go to the restaurant will have almost 2 pages, 3 pages menu. Read all the non-veg items and find out where is your item. Simple example, let's say you want to eat some milk, or you want to take some milkshake. If I want to take milkshake, what is the point of visiting all this crispy corn, all this and all? So that means here I arranged like a linear search algorithm. Plain way they have arranged. Here items are arranged like a linear search algorithm. What is the complexity of the linear search algorithm? Order of log n. Order of log n. So that means customer is able to visit all the items. So that means there is a possibility that customer is visiting all the items. That means there is a possibility that customer is able to visit all the items. So therefore here items are arranged like a linear search algorithm. Then there is a possibility that customer is visiting all the items unnecessarily. Now I am giving an opportunity for you to design this. How do you do? I am giving an opportunity for you to design this. How do you do?
We will
We will
create like
keep
veg
desert
like
separate,
one cat.
main course separate.
So you can say starters. Okay, starters also, or you can say like this: veg section and non-veg section. Like that, you can create two sections. In that, you can say starters and specify all the items. Then specify main course. Then specify all the items in the main course. Then desserts. So veg desserts, non-veg desserts are there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So you can put the desserts here. Similarly, you can create the non-veg items and create the starters, main course, desserts like that. Now let's say I want to eat chicken biryani. If I want to eat chicken biryani, then I will skip all these veg items, right? Then I can skip the non-veg starters, non-veg desserts. I can look the item here. See how simple it is. That means here items are arranged like a binary search
Hierarchy.
algorithm. Binary search algorithm, which has the complexity of order of log n. Again, when you go and read the textbooks, you will not have the terminologies like a linear search algorithm, binary search algorithm like that here. But this is how you can understand the subject. That will show that how you are power in understanding this. So don't look for the textbooks and say that, oh, there is nowhere mentioned linear search algorithm, but you can see here, right, how binary search algorithm will work. So you can remember your, so let's say you have item 1, item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5, your C language, item 6, how binary search algorithm will work. Item 7, item 8, item 9, item 10, item 11 like that. Now how binary search algorithm will work?
It will take center one as a root
Yes.
node. And
We will split this into two parts. We'll split this into two parts. Then check is the item is here or is the item is here. Assume that item is in the second part. If the item is in the second part, then we'll skip the first part. If the item is in the second part, then we'll split the second part. Now, second part again you split into two parts. Binary search algorithm, your C language. This you will split into two parts. So let's say I7, I8, I9, I10, I11 like that. Again, you split this into two parts. First part and second part. Let's say if the item is in the first part, then you don't visit the second part. Then here you will focus. It is same as like this, right? Now you can compare this binary search algorithm with the menu, whatever we have here. Now let's say Praveen want to eat chicken biryani, then he can skip this entire thing. Then he can skip the starters and he can skip the desserts in the non-veg also. Then he can only focus on the main course. He can only focus on the main course. That main course also you can do like a sorting order. Then finding the item is very easy. So that's why there is one famous question here. So people ask, did you work on product catalogs? Did you work on product catalogs? Answer is, let's say yes. You said yes. Then the question what they ask is that whenever you design product catalogs, what you should keep in mind? What you keep in mind? This is the question they ask. And what is the answer here?
Hierarchy, category.
Okay, so whenever you design the product catalog, or did you work on the product catalog? Let's say you said yes. Whenever you design the product catalog, what you should keep in the mind? So the answer is, so this is the nice answer here. This is how you can tell that, so that everyone will impress. So the answer is, customer should reach the item in the shortest path. Customer should reach the item in shortest path, like binary search algorithm. It should not be like linear search algorithm. Linear search algorithm, which has the complexity of order of n, and binary search algorithm complexity is order of log n. This is the concept you need to understand. This is the one of the nice concept here. That's what I said. These two questions are very important. Okay, let's recap this one more time. So I said we are discussing the product catalog. What is the meaning of catalog? In the e-commerce terminology is like a catalog. In the restaurant terminology is like a menu. Assume that you come to my restaurant, then I have given below menu. Are you happy? So definitely the first scenario, whatever you have in the left side, what is happening here? I arrange the items like a linear search algorithm, which has the complexity of order of n. That means there is a possibility that customer may visit all the items. That means there is a possibility that customer may visit all the items. So then when assume that I am giving the opportunity for you, then how do you design it? Then veg section, non-veg section, which in the veg section, starters, non-veg, main course, desserts, starters, main course, desserts, like that. That means we are maintaining in a hierarchical fashion or category fashion. So that means here items are arranged like a binary search algorithm. So I just explained how the binary search algorithm will work. Now, one question people ask is that, did you work on the product catalog? Answer is yes. So then immediately they will ask one more question. Whenever you work on the product catalog, what you keep in the mind? So the answer is what? Customer should reach the item in the shortest path, like a binary search algorithm. It should not be like a linear search algorithm, which has the complexity of order of n, and the binary search algorithm complexity is order of log n. Use that terminology, whatever I told. Customer should reach the item in a shortest path, like a binary search algorithm, which has the complexity of order of log n. And we should not design like a linear search algorithm, which has the complexity of order of n. Use that terminology so that everyone will impress. That's it. Now that's why we have like this here. So you can see here, let's say I want to buy the jacket. If I want to buy the jacket, snow jacket, now I come to the snow jacket. See, is that a shortest path or lengthy path? I want to buy, assume that everything you are keeping in the same hierarchy. If you are everything keeping the same hierarchy, how do you know where is that snow jacket? It's very difficult, right? So that's why now I have a snow jacket. Now here I can find it. So that means customer is able to reach the item in the shortest path. Customer is able to reach the item in shortest path. So like a binary search algorithm. And what is the complexity of binary search algorithm? order of log n. That's it. So that's what I told you. If you see the beginning, so in the product table, you have lots of data. Now tell me, are you going to keep the data in the linear fashion or hierarchical fashion?
Hierarchical fashion.
Hierarchical. So here in e-commerce terminology, hierarchical fashion means what? Okay, in
Categories.
e-commerce terminology, hierarchical fashion means categories. Hierarchical fashion means categories. That's it. So therefore, we need to keep the items in the hierarchical fashion, category fashion, and so on, so on. So that's it. So that's why if you go any shopping site you take, so this is like a catalog. Within the catalog, you have the categories, subcategories, and so on, so on, so on. That's it. So far, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now let's understand some more things on the product catalog. So let's go to the Flipkart site. So this is a Flipkart site, and in the Flipkart site you can see, so there are so many things here. Now let me take something here. Okay, can you please observe here closely? And I will just say that mobile accessories, I'll bring somewhere else here. And Samsung, Redmi, Realme, all these things. Let's say I'll just move a little bit up so that you can see all those things. Yeah. Okay. Now let's look at here, please. I'll just move a little bit here. Okay. Now I'm just trying to draw this diagram so that we will get that complete hierarchy. So you need to pay attention, please. All the terminologies, everything will be covered in this. Okay, all right. Now, can you see this one? This entire thing, whatever you have, like electronics, TV, all those things, this is like a catalog. Next to half an hour, please pay attention here. This terminologies, all these things. This entire thing is like a catalog. Then after catalog, you have a light layer called a catalog version. What is the meaning of catalog version? We will study it, but for now just let me draw it. This is like a catalog version. So this is like a catalog version, and generally we will have two catalog versions, staged and online. Generally we have two catalog versions. Generally I am using the word, it's not a mandatory. So generally we have two catalog version, staged and online. What is the meaning of this staged online? Everything will be covered. That's why I said next to half an hour, please focus here. STAGED, staged, and you will also have online. Staged and online. We will understand what is that meaning. So therefore, whatever you are seeing here, all this is like a catalog. After the catalog, what do we have? We have a catalog version which is a staged and online. Then you can see here electronics is there, men's is there. All these things are like a categories. Electronics, men's, TV, appliance, all these things like a categories. Very good. Now within the electronics, I have mobiles, mobile accessories, all these things. These are like a subcategories. These are like subcategories. Now within the mobile, what do I have? I have a Realme mobiles, Samsung mobiles like that, right? Apple mobiles, MI mobiles like that. These are again subcategories. So that means SAP Commerce allows n number of subcategories. What is the first point? SAP Commerce allows n number of subcategories. There is no limit here. Subcategories. SAP Commerce allows n number of subcategories. Now, okay, I go to the Flipkart. Okay, this is the catalog. In the catalog, I click on one of the thing called category. Now, within the category, mobiles is a subcategory. Within that, Samsung is another subcategory. I click on that. The moment I click on this, now you can see there is a Samsung Galaxy, Samsung Guru like that. These are like a Samsung Galaxy, Samsung Guru. All these are like a base products or products. Okay, Samsung Metro, Samsung Galaxy like that we have, right? These are like a products. Okay, Samsung Metro, Samsung Guru. Anyone still using these old mobiles here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, very good. I do. Okay, good. Now let's look at this one. We have this kind of things. I'll just take this two for easy understanding. I'll put here. I will move a little bit up. Yeah, I think this is fine for us. Now look at here, please. So therefore, I click on the Samsung. The moment I click on the Samsung, I am getting this, right? The moment I click on the Samsung, I am getting this. Now in that Samsung Galaxy is there, Samsung Guru is there like that. These are like a product. These are like a products. Now within the Samsung Galaxy, we have J7, S7, something like that. Those are like a variants. And okay, so these are like a variants. Okay, S21 FE something. This is like a variant. Now within that variant, you have a white color, silver color. Within the white color, you have 120 GB, 250 GB, all these things. These are like a, this is like a sub variant. Within that, one more sub variant, right? This is like a sub variant. And within that lavender, let's say you can say color. So color is white color, blue color, whatever may be color. So within that color, you have one more flavor. What is the flavor we have? 120 GB, okay, 256 GB, something like that. These are like a sub variants. These are like a sub variants. Now, what is the conclusion? Tell me. What is the conclusion? SAP Commerce allows n number of sub variants. SAP Commerce allows n number of sub variants, subcategories and sub variants, subcategories and sub variants. So please remember this. I am telling very clearly here. So we are taking a product catalog diagram. So whatever you are seeing here, this is like a category. Catalog. After the catalog, we have catalog version. Then categories, subcategories, and products, variants, subvariants, subvariants. So therefore, SAP Commerce allows n number of subcategories, n number of subvariants. Now let's understand some more things. Let's say I go to the back office. I go to the back office. Now I want to create the catalog. Please observe this. I want to create this catalog. If I want to create the catalog, am I having an option? Am I having an option?
Yes.
Okay, create a catalog. Yes, I have the option. Now after that, what do we have? Catalog version. Am I having an option to create the catalog version? See, catalog, answer is yes. Am I having an option to create the catalog version? Answer is yes. Next is what? I'm having a categories. Categories. Am I having the option to create the categories? Am I having the option to create the categories? Answer is yes. After the categories, what do we have? After the categories, I have the subcategories. I have the subcategories. Now, do you see option to create the subcategories? Do you see option to create the subcategories? No. Then how do we manage those? So please remember this. In SAP Commerce, okay, in SAP Commerce, subcategories also categories. Subcategories also categories. Then how do you differentiate? Okay, then how do we know, okay, ABC is a category, or so how do we know YYY is the category or YYY is the subcategory? This is the question. In SAP Commerce, subcategories also categories. That's good. Then how do we know YYY is the category or YYY is the subcategory? If any category, let's say YYY, if any category having super category values mentioned, okay, if any YYY category or if any YYY having super categories values mentioned, so if any YYY having super category values mentioned, then it will be subcategory. Okay, so if any YYY is not having super category values mentioned, then it's a category. So what does that mean? Let's understand. So I said in SAP Commerce, categories also, subcategories also categories. Then how do we differentiate YYY is the category or YYY is the subcategory? So if super categories values are mentioned, it is subcategory, else it is a category. Let's see example. So I will go here. So go to the categories. I'll go here, go to the categories. This is one of the category. I don't know whether it is a subcategory or category. Click on that. So when I click on that, you can go to the category structure. Do you see super categories?
No.
No. So that means this YYY is the category or subcategory?
Category.
Category. Okay. Now I will go here and try to map something. Now tell me, is this a category or subcategory?
Subcategory.
Subcategory. That's it here. That's it. So that is how you can manage the categories and subcategories in SAP Commerce. That is how you can manage the categories and subcategories in the SAP Commerce. Very good. That is how you can manage the categories and subcategories in SAP Commerce. No problem. Then I told you, yes, we have a place to create the catalogs, catalog versions, categories, subcategories and all. Then what is the next one? Product. Do we have a place to create the product? Do you see option to create the product?
Yes.
Yes. And you can also create the once we have the products, what is the next one? Once we have the products, we have the variants. One point you need to remember is that, can you please observe this? Catalogs will be stored in the catalog table. Can you please understand this? Catalogs will be stored in the catalog table. We have a catalog table. Then categories will be stored in the categories table. There is a categories table. Then catalog versions will be stored in the catalog version table. Then subcategories will be stored where? Subcategories also stored in the category table. Then how to differentiate? Just now I told you. How to differentiate? Just now we have seen. Then next to products. Products are stored in the product table. Then where variants will be stored? Variants also stored in the table. Variants also stored in the product table. Now, can you see this one? I told you how to differentiate categories and subcategories, right? So if you go here and if you see, super categories values mentioned. If you go here and if you see super categories are mentioned, then it's a subcategory. Now I come here by looking at this. How do I know this is the product or variant? How do I know this is the product or variant? Both are stored in the same table, right? Both are stored in the same table. If both are stored in the same table, okay, if both are stored in the same table, okay, categories, subcategories stored in the same table. Categories, okay, categories and subcategories stored in the same table, right? Categories, subcategories stored in the same table. Then how to differentiate? I told you. Now products, variants stored in the same table. Then how do I differentiate? By
Item
look,
different.
how do I know
If that pro
product or
if
variant?
if that variant has a base product.
Okay, so look at this one, please. How do I differentiate? Well, by looking at that, how do I differentiate whether it's a base product or variant product?
Item type.
Okay, so let me go to the, yeah. Let me go here and show you. Okay, now look at here, please look at here. This is the simplest way to differentiate it. Okay, now if you see this one, first two, this is the symbol we have. Next two, we have a different symbol, right? Next two, we have a different symbol. So if you are seeing this kind of symbol, it's a base product. Okay, so base product or product. If you see this kind of symbol, then it's a variant product. Then it's a VARIANT, variant product. So this symbol is like your intermediate chemistry. What kind of symbol this is? Like your intermediate chemistry? You have one important bit, right?
Atom, atomic structure.
Benzene. What is the formula for benzene?
C6H6.
It is like a benzene symbol, right? How do you draw the benzene symbol? This is how you draw.
Yes.
So if you see like that, the symbol or the icon, then that's a base product. If you see that triangle benzene symbol or that 3 times benzene symbol with a triangle, then it's like a variant product. This is how you can differentiate from the UI perspective whether it is a base product or variant product. Whether it is a base product or variant product. That's what. So therefore, the conclusion is what? I told you where all these will be stored. Base products will be stored. Catalogs are stored in the catalog table. Catalog versions are stored in the catalog version table. Okay. Then categories are stored in the category table. Subcategories are stored in the subcategory table. Products are stored in the product table. Variants also stored in the variant table. Variants are also stored in the variant table. Very good. Now let's come back here, please. Now let's come back here. Now we have understand catalog versions. So we need to understand what is the catalog version. For that, I am please pay attention. Next 10 minutes. This is very important. Catalog version. Why this catalog version, or what is the importance of this? We have 2 catalog versions, staged and online. So let's say tomorrow iPhone 14 released, or some new. What is the latest version of the Samsung? J5, J7, J8 is there, J9 is there. Samsung J version. What is the latest J version in the Samsung? Am I disconnected? What is the latest J version? J5, J7. After J7, do we have anything?
No.
Okay. So let's say tomorrow Samsung J10 is releasing. Okay, let's say tomorrow Samsung J10 is releasing. Are they directly going to put in the e-commerce site? The question is, okay, are they directly put in e-commerce site, or are they directly put in the e-commerce site, or first they create the product, okay, then add a description, add prices, add promotions, okay, add discounts, okay, add summary, okay, then add the validity, Okay, then add variants. Okay, send for approvals. Send for approvals. Then modify if any required. Modify if any required, and so on, so on, like this. Tell me, are they directly putting in e-commerce site, or first they create a product, the order description, add the notes, add the summary, add the notes, add the summary, add the prices, send it for approval, wait for approval. If any modifications are required, do the modifications and review it, rating it, review this, all these things, right? Now tell me, do they directly put in the e-commerce site, or first they do all these things?
All those things.
Okay, they will do all these things. Now, to do all these things, you need some place, right? To do all these things, you need some place, yes or no? This may take 1 day, 2 day, 5 day also, right? Can I do all these things in 1 day? Adding the prices, adding the summary, because summary will be very lengthy. Okay, adding the promotion. Promotion means I need to discuss with the marketing team. Okay, and then I need to send for approval. Approval may be there, may not be there. You will approve later or now. So it may take 1 or 2 days also, right? To do all these things, we need some place, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, we need some place. That's nothing but staged here. So that means we do product massaging in the staged version. We do all product massaging. So these are called enrichments. So we do all the product massaging. So what is the technical name of this one? Enrichments. Product is created after creating the product. Product is created after creating the product. We do lots of enrichments. We do all product massaging enrichments in staged version, and test it or validate it and finalize it. Once we feel everything is good, please understand this. Once we feel everything is good, then we will move all these changes into online. Then we will move all the changes into online. Moving the changes from stage to online is called moving the changes from stage to online is called synchronization. Moving the changes from stage to online is called moving the changes from stage to online is called synchronization. Moving the changes from stage to online is called synchronization. So that means you do the massaging in the staged version, and after everything is good, once you feel everything is good, then move the changes to online version. Moving the changes to online version is called synchronization. Then this online version is connected with this online data is connected with the website. Please pay attention. This online data is connected with the website. This online data is connected with the website. So that means, in a simple word, whatever we are seeing in the website is coming from where? That means whatever we see in website is coming from
Online.
online version. That's it. So that is the excellent thing. That means, so let's go to the Reliance website, right? So now here you are seeing the products, all those things. Now here you are seeing the products, all those things. Now here you are seeing all the products, all those things. Now whatever you are seeing here, this is coming from staged version or online version?
Online version.
Online version.
Online.
So this is the complete hierarchy of the product catalogs. This is the nice diagram, nice explanation. Okay, now let's understand what is the complete hierarchy. Now tell me, now you tell me. So what is the first thing we will do? Catalogs. What is the next one? Catalog versions. So what kind of versions are there? staged
Staged
and
online.
online. After that, you can create the categories. After that, you can create the
Subcategory.
subcategories. Okay. After that, you can create the products. After that, you can create the
Variants. Subvariant.
variants and subvariants. Variants, subvariants. Okay. So after that, you do the synchronization. So therefore, these are the different terminologies you have in the product catalog journey. These are the different. Anyway, we will practice all these things tomorrow here. That's what I said. In the entire this week, we will focus on the product catalogs only. We will create, especially we will create this diagram tomorrow. This diagram we'll create tomorrow. How this catalog versions, all those things. We'll practice that. Okay. So therefore, if anyone asks the question, can you explain product catalog journey terminologies or jargons? Product catalog journey terminologies or jargons. What is the answer? What is the answer?
Yes.
Catalog versions, staged online, categories, subcategories, products, variants, subvariants, and finally you have one more thing called synchronization. What is the meaning of synchronization? All these things are answered here. Now, if you have any questions on this diagram, you can ask me.
In the back office, you
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, as I told you, right? So we have seen how to find the categories and subcategories. Similarly, so if you don't want to go with this symbol, you can click on the product. So if that product is having variants, you can see variants. Okay, then it's a base product. If it is having the variants, then it is a base product. Okay, good. Now let's come back to one conclusion, please. I said whatever we are seeing in the website, are coming from online, right? Can we do one exercise? So that means let's go here. So this is the website. So let's say I click on the jackets. I click on this one. So whatever we are seeing here is coming from online. Can we do one exercise? Whatever we are seeing in website are coming from online version. Can we do one example? Yeah, you can do it. So let's say, so this whatever you are seeing here is coming from online, I said. Let's do one example. I will take this product, go to the back office, go to the product and search that product. When I search the product, now do you see why the same product is there two times? Why the same product is there two times?
Yeah, staged
One
and
is
online.
online flavor, another one is staged flavor. One is staged flavor, another one is online. That means whatever there in the online will come to here. So therefore, let's do one example. So step number one, I have taken this product. Okay, I have taken this product. Now I go to the back office. Let me do the changes in the staged version. Okay, so do the changes in the stage. This is the product number. Okay, this is the product number. So then do the changes in staged version. If I do the changes in the staged version, let's say I modify this. Let's say I added ChennaReddyTraining in the staged version and click on save. What I am trying to do the changes in the staged version. I have done the changes in the staged version and saved it. Okay, now, okay, step number two, come to website and see the results. Come to PDP, product detail page, and see the results. Am I able to see the results?
No.
No, it's not coming because I have done the changes in the staged version.
Yeah, we need to move it to online.
Results are not showing. So then moving the staged version data to online is called what? Now I need to move these changes to online. Now one more thing is that, can you see this one? You are seeing the red symbols now.
Yes.
You are seeing the red symbols means what? There is a difference between staged and online. There is a difference between staged and online. You are seeing the red symbols here. That means there is a difference between staged and online. Now I want to move staged to online. Moving the staged to online is called synchronization. So let's do the synchronization. I will select this and do the synchronization. You can see the synchronization status here. It is finished. What did I do? I click on this symbol and trigger the synchronization. You can see the synchronization status. It is finished. Now can you see the symbols that synchronization? It is green.
Yes.
Green means both stage and online are same. Now come to the website, refresh it. Is it coming? Yes. Is it coming? Yes. That means the website is connected with the online data. Now if I do the changes directly in the online, will it come? Let's say if I do the changes directly in the online, will it show in the website immediately?
Yes.
Yes, you can see. Because online is connected with the website. Our website is connected with the online data. Website is connected with the online data. Website is connected with the online data. Like this, we have the staged version and the online version. Then we will also see how to change the switch between staged and online, all those things tomorrow. Okay. Now, Gani, is your question answered?
This conference will now be recorded.
Gani, are you there still? Okay, fine. That's all for today. If you have any question, go ahead and ask. If you want to listen to others' question, you can wait.